It was great to be back out there. I was, a lot of emotions running through it at the end of the game. So it's just good to be back with the guys.
If you're going to grade yourself, what would you give your grade today for time back in camp?
I thought second half I started to put it more where I wanted it and settled in a little bit. Certainly missed some throws early that I typically make. But after that, I felt pretty comfortable back there. I thought the line did great. We ran it well. Obviously, defense played great. So I'm just going to keep getting better.
This win, I know you guys spoke with week to week, but this win essentially gives you guys a chance to climb back in the division race. Can you feel the boost that you've been able to give your team with your performance tonight and leading them to this win?
I don't know about that. I think anytime you can get a big win like this, it's exciting, and guys work really hard for this. We are where we're at with our record, but guys work really hard to go out and put on good performances on Sunday. So when you're able to do that, it feels good.
You mentioned you had to knock off a little bit of rust early. When did you start to feel
The whole first half, I was, my feet were a little antsy back there, missing some throws. But like I said, in the second half, I felt a lot more comfortable. Started putting them where I wanted to, and getting out and running and making a couple plays with my feet, getting out of the pocket a little bit. Certainly don't want to make a living that way, but was able to pick my spots.
I know there's a lot going on out there tonight, but did you have any moment where you felt like you had a chance to reflect on the journey back to this moment, to get back, and how hard it's been to be able to enjoy a night like this?
Yeah, it was. You certainly have those moments after the game. Certainly hasn't been easy on me through 6 years, from a lot of different angles, but I've worked really hard to put myself in position to be back out there, and a lot of people around me have done the same. And there's been a lot of discussions and a lot of time in the training room, and just a lot that has gone into this. And I'm proud to be back.
Was there any throw that get you back into it where in the first half trying to get fair? Is there any throw that gets you going, that gets you rolling?
That touchdown to Yoshi, I felt pretty good about. It was put it right where I wanted it. Didn't exactly spin it the way I wanted it, but that's all right. I put it in a good spot, and he was ready for the look. That one felt good.
Is this what you came back for? Is this kind of why you went through all that work to get back on the field for this one season?
Yeah, there's no better feeling than that. Putting in work for a long time and going out and it paying off. It's there's just no feeling like going out in front of the world with a group of guys that work really hard to go try to win games, and going out and putting on a good performance and winning that game. Obviously we got a lot of games left, but we're going to enjoy this one on this little mini bye weekend, and everybody's going to go and have Thanksgiving with their families and smile and eat and feel good about it.
What were the issues in the red zone that you saw?
Well, trying to think. I think for the most part, you just got to give credit to them. They mixed up their looks down there. They zero pressured us. They doubled Jamar. They singled Jamar. They did a lot of different things down there. At the end of the day, we got to make plays and put more in the end zone. We can't kick six field goals, but that's the kind of game that it was. With our defense playing the way that it was, and the way we were running the ball, it was take your points kind of game. Obviously, the one that really hurt was when we got the turnover down there and came out with no points. Typically, something like that happens. It's going to be tough to win the game, but we were able to pull it out.
Zero blitzes, this is all 4 snaps?
Yeah, and then that was really the only drive that they did that. and then the next couple times they were still playing some man, and like I said, doubling Jamar sometimes, not doubling him sometimes. But we needed somebody to make a play, and Tanner made that play on, in my opinion, one of the best safety in the league, who just continuously makes play after play. And that one really opened the floodgates. So credit to Tanner for that one.
Zach said, Zach, and well, there's 2 touchdowns. He said the plays you guys have been working on all year. The right look.
Yeah, I don't know about all year because I haven't been out there, but yeah, we were hunting that look on the Tanner touchdown, and really, Kyle played it great, but I threw a good ball, and Tanner made a great play, and then the one to Yoshi, they were kind of bringing that pressure. They brought it before in games in the past, and so we were ready for it, but they played some different coverages behind that pressure today. But great job by Yoshi recognizing the coverage, and he was ready for it.
How's playing shoot?
Yeah, it was good. I was a little more mobile than I expected to be honest. So that felt good. We got a good system on the sideline of changing shoes out and doing what I need to do to stay fresh. So we'll continue to do that.
Was there a certain play early in the game where you kind of wanted to test it out and make sure you guys all just really comfortable with what play comes on?
I think the first time I really left the pocket was in the red zone. I threw it to Yoshi. It was incomplete, but after that one, it felt pretty good, and so I felt a little more comfortable doing some more of that stuff.
Sorry about that. They didn't change anything. I mean, I went out the first half, 37 passes. I mean, they didn't blink an eye. They put the ball in there.
Yeah, it certainly, like I said earlier, had to knock some rust off, miss some throws that I typically make. But I didn't panic. Thought I settled in better in the second half, but going forward, I got to hit some of those.
It is one game, Joe, obviously one win, but given the competition, where it was, the setting, the national setting, does this kind of give you a glimpse of what this team is capable of the next 5 games?
We know the guys we have in the locker room. We know what we have in front of us. It's certainly not going to be easy. But the way our defense has played the last several weeks, I think, has been extremely positive. Obviously, they were great today. But that's been building. That's been building all year. You see them putting in the work. You see Al talking about a lot of different things that end up showing up tonight in the last couple games as well. And so credit to those guys for working so hard the way that they do and putting on that performance.
What was it like to eat turkey on Thanksgiving?
I didn't touch it. I don't know who made it. I don't know where they made it. I'm good.
You don't want any part of it.
I had a little pepper that I was good with the pepper.
You would say you would kind of, I guess it showed you your faith in Tanner. He's going against the best safety in the league. I mean, it wouldn't seem to be a particularly great connection for your mind.
Yeah, from the moment Tanner got here, all he did was make plays in practice. When we first got here, and was that 22, I think. When we signed him, I was like, "Who's this guy making all these catches on scout team?" I didn't know his name, and then he just continuously kept doing it. And I've been his biggest fan since he got here. He just, it's not easy being in that spot when you're the 3rd or 4th tight end that you might get a couple snaps in certain spots in the game, and it's cold outside, you're on the sideline, you got to stay warm, and then you got to come in and catch a back pylon throw against Kyle Hamilton. That's not easy. And he's just always been ready for his number to be called, so credit to him for that.
You talked about some of the challenges that you faced in this journey back. Is there something that you're particularly thankful for since it is Thanksgiving this year?
I'm just thankful for the opportunity to play this game. We got great guys in there I love playing with, and we got a great coaching staff. I'm thankful for all my loved ones being there for me during this tough time. They know who they are. I'm not going to go name them, but they know who they are. They've been there for me a lot through the years. So that makes me feel good. And then, obviously the training staff that gets creative, pushes me, I push them. We got a great relationship. Certainly I've been in there enough, we better. But you know, if anything ever happens again, we'll get right back to it.
I know you said you knocked off Russ, but did you wake up today thinking you were going to throw the ball more 45 times?
I don't think I really thought about it. You know, I knew what kind of game it could be with Lamar over there. I've thrown a lot against these guys in the past. It didn't quite turn out that way as far as the shootout wise, but we threw it and we ran it well too. So we got to keep building on it.
You sound a little hoarse.
Haven't yelled like that in a while, Hobbs. It's loud out there. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Joe.